Hello everyone, I'm Dan Kemp, and this is Generation S Pro Wrestling, the ultimate throwback throwdowns of your favorite 90s icons. And this week for our debut episode, what a doozy we have in honor of Father's Day. It's an 8-man TV Dad Battle Royale. Who will be victorious? Let's find out.
1, 2, 3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Generation S Pro Wrestling, a throwback throwdown, if you will, and we are starting things off with a bang in our first episode here in honor of Father's Day, a TV Dad Battle Royale. I'm Dan Kemp, joined by my color commentator partner, Lou Carnivale.
Homer Simpson's finishing move has to be the dreaded double-handed choke slam. It has to be, Dan.
Well, we're going to find out here, Lou. Starting things off solid with Homer Simpson and Randy Marsh in the ring. And already just an absolute slugfest here, Lou.
Yeah, Homer's looking a little more jacked than I figured he would be for this. He must have been hitting the weights, eating those power sauce bars.
Listen, I mean, you can't live on Duff beer if you expect to win championships in wrestling. You know, obviously he was he prepared for this match. Of course, Randy Marsh here with a figure 4 leg lock already showing some serious aggression there. You saw a glimpse of our referee for this match, none other than Mario going for not even a 1 count there from Homer Simpson. And in comes our third participant. It is none other than Fred Flintstone, one of the earliest animated TV dads, or as my 4-year-old son calls him, the Fruity Pebbles guy.
He is, and I don't know if you got the rundown from Homer before he came into the match tonight. You said you can't win titles off of beer, but he was training with both Stone Cold Steve Austin and the Sandman for this. So
that's true. That's a good point.
He is very alcohol fueled, ready to go for tonight. And Fred Flintstone he's dressed for success. He's got his tie on, so he is ready for a positive post-match. What do they call it? A scrum, so to speak, post-media scrum as the victor. So he's
absolutely
dressed. Oh, look at that! My goodness,
look at that. My God, I mean, look at just the more people get into this ring, Lou, the more chaotic this is going to get here. Fred Flintstone taking advantage of the fact that the other 2 participants here have been wearing each other down and just really looking on now, letting them beat the hell out of each other as our 4th participant comes down to the ring. None other than King of the Hills, Hank Hill. Another fantastic show from the 90s, by the way, and a really quite a fantastic father figure if you ever watched the show. So we'll see what he can do in this match here as it's just becoming more and more chaotic. And look at that big off the ropes there, Homer Simpson there. Oh, and Homer Simpson not taking any crap from Flintstone or from Hill as Randy Marsh and Hank Hill lock up.
I told you he was training with Steve Austin. He just did a version of the Stone Cold Stunner, and he's rolled right back in there.
And there it is. And folks, just so you understand the rules of this match can be won by over-the-top rope elimination, but also by pinfall or submission. So keep that in mind as we continue on here with Homer Simpson tied up in the tree of woe. Hank Hill taking full advantage of that.
No!
Randy Marsh hitting a suplex on Fred Flintstone. Not over the top rope, though. And he gets back in to continue on here. Hank Hill in the clutches of the dreaded face rake as none other than Quahog, Rhode Island's own Peter Griffin comes down to the ring.
Now, it's going to be interesting,
and
he's
grabbed a steel chair. He's grabbed a steel chair already.
He is not fooling around, but you have to think, is there going to be a alliance between Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson, or, oh my goodness, Fred Flintstone again to the outside. Nope, well, that is
Well, so much for the alliance. Double powerbomb on the steel chair there.
No alliance between Homer and Peter Griffin. There is some bad blood between the two. That's what happens when you spend so many years on the same network.
Yes, absolutely. And now look at this here. We've got a
double V trigger. Shades of the Golden Lovers. Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. It's
and then
filling
Randy
up.
Marsh has got the chair now. It's filling up fast, folks. It's just getting more and more chaotic, and we've still got 4 participants coming to the ring here. Or, excuse me, 3 participants coming to the ring.
Yeah, Homer was just hulking up, so to speak, and, he looks like he's down for a nap right now.
Coming down next, all the way from Bel Air, we have Uncle Phil.
Father-like figure.
Absolutely, in my opinion, one of the greatest father-like figures, and he does still have kids, you know. He's got Carlton, he's got
that is true.
Hillary, and he's got Ashley.
Is Homer
and now he's
eliminated?
taking full advantage. Yes,
No.
Homer Simpson has been
No.
eliminated.
Oh, all right. I owe somebody some money right now. Hold on. I'll be back in a minute.
And then there were 5 once again here, folks, as we try to call this match here. Obviously, anytime you're calling a battle royal, there's a lot to be talking about here, so we'll try to focus on the highlights as we continue on. And look at that big suplex from Randy Marsh on Fred Flintstone.
I gotta be honest.
Throwing Peter Griffin.
I gotta be honest. My favorite is Fred Flintstone right here. It's almost had a 3
Just
count
a 2
there.
count from Peter Griffin to Randy Marsh there. So you're saying Fred Flintstone is your favorite to win this
I
match?
have an inside source that he is the favorite based on his training. You know, moving the big boulders around. Oh, we got another participant coming in, Dan.
Coming down to the ring all the way from Lanford, Illinois, it's Dan Connor from Roseanne.
Well,
Played flawlessly by John Goodman. Again, another fantastic father figure here.
Absolutely.
As,
that's
as
not
he
fair
locks
to
up
Fred.
here.
That's not fair to Fred.
Will you stop?
I'm sorry. It's just not fair. The man is wrestling barefoot, and he should win just because of that. He's lasted so long. Look, he's
Well, he
begging for
certainly
mercy.
made that choice, Lou.
He's begging for mercy. And he's getting
Peter
kicked in the
Griffin
groin, for God's sakes.
not showing any mercy there as he starts attacking pretty much everyone else in the ring here. Look at that. Oh, my God. What was some kind of a back body drop suplex from Peter Griffin there? Meanwhile, you've got Dan Connor throwing around Randy Marsh like a virtual rag doll. There he is again, back suplex by Dan Connor.
Oh.
Uncle Phil thrown through the ropes, not out of the ring over the top rope, so he's back in as well.
Oh,
Randy Marsh, though,
he's
has
out.
been eliminated as our final participant comes down from the mean streets of Chicago. It's Carl Winslow from Family Matters.
Oh, boy. Bringing some law and order to the ring.
Well, we'll certainly see if that happens, Lou, here. Big pile driver from Peter Griffin onto Phil. Uncle Phil, I should say.
Yep.
Snapmare from Carl Winslow onto Dan Connor. And now Uncle Phil and Carl Winslow locking up. And then Dan Connor as well.
My goodness.
Oh, my God, what a wheelbarrow facebuster there. And a Boston Crab from Hank Hill. Not enough to put him away.
Is this all the, I believe all the participants are in the match now, Dan.
Yes, this is going to be won by one of these participants at this point. We are down to our final 6. Double V trigger on Peter Griffin. Uncle Phil throwing elbows at Hank Hill, picking Peter Griffin back up, but then going after Hill again. I don't understand what's going on there.
It's every man for himself, regardless of what network, what genre, whether you're a real or a cartoon, whether you have shoes on or not. I'm like, wait, what? Does Fred have underwear on? I don't think Fred has underwear on.
You know what? That's jury's out. I've never seen his Cocoa Pebbles, if you know what I'm saying.
No. Yeah. I'm not
Look
a
at
fan.
that, though. Excellent teamwork there by our live-action TV dads on our animated. Is that some kind of a hate crime, though, when you've got 2 live-action participants beating up on an animated participant, or am I just acting crazy?
No, I think it's either way. It's not fair to Fred. It's not.
That's fair.
It is not fair. Oh my goodness! Look at Hank Hill and Peter Griffin.
My God, and then Hank Hill goes down. A big powerbomb from Uncle Phil onto Carl Winslow here. Uncle Phil is unstoppable right now, folks.
Peter Griffin was having flashbacks of fighting a giant chicken for a moment there. He just laying
Dan Connor
down.
going for the pin.
Oh.
What do we got here? Just a 2 count for Dan
my
Connor.
goodness. Oh,
But referee
Come on, Fred.
Mario coming in there to call the action from the center of the ring.
does Mario have
And
kids?
look at that. Oh,
I don't know. Does Mario?
does Mario have kids? I don't think he does.
All right, I don't know. Oh my goodness!
And
Somebody's
look at
got
that.
eliminated.
Carl Winslow been
No,
eliminated. Fred
that's not fair to
Flintstone
Fred.
is out, folks.
And he mocked him. That is not a good role model right there. You do not taunt an opponent like that. Oh, burning hammer!
Look at that Death Valley driver from Hank Hill.
Wow. All right, things have just really. We went from 0 to 100 right there with a couple of eliminations and the
And
taunting.
a big power slam. I guess you call that a true Texas stampede there from Hank Hill. But Uncle
Absolutely.
Phil getting right back up and taking control. And look at this exchange between Peter Griffin and Dan Connor. Back and forth. Who's going to get the upper hand here?
It's just a slugfest on all accounts and a cover.
And Peter Griffin takes down Connor. 2 count
Oh,
from
he's got
Uncle
the
Phil
chair.
on Hank Hill there. Well, not for long.
Nope. Again with the taunting. Yeah, he should be.
This is
be
a real,
role
just
model.
a slugfest, Lou.
Was that a low blow by Peter Griffin?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Big elbow from Hank Hill off the top rope there.
Here we go. They're locking up again, and looks like a couple of guys are catching their breath. Oh, never mind. They're right back at it, dropping some bombs. And
And then,
Look
hold
at
on a
this.
second. There we
Uncle
go.
Phil is
Uncle
just-
Phil My God. And who knew? You know, we knew he was a good pool player, but we never knew he was really a good brawler until tonight.
That is true. He would definitely win the matchup of if these guys were playing around a pool. There's no doubt about it.
And the reverse powerbomb there from Uncle Phil did not get up all the way there, but look at this. Hold on.
No!
Hank Hill eliminated. My God, and now we're down to 3. Dan Connor, Peter Griffin, and Uncle Phil. Who will come out supreme as the ultimate TV dad here tonight, folks?
This is coming down to there is no clear-cut favorite right now. Although, who are you feeling like has the advantage now, Dan?
You know, it's tough to say, Lou. We've seen dominance from all 3 of these participants here tonight. Peter Griffin, obviously, maybe the most aggressive, but Uncle Phil really showing that he can hang and throw fists with the best of them. And Dan Connor, just a true powerhouse in every sense of the word here. I'd say maybe the most unorthodox when it comes to offense.
No.
Look at that Uncle Phil thrown over the top.
Right back in. Like nothing happened. Didn't even give Peter Griffin a moment to follow up there to get him eliminated.
Going for the pinfall there.
Oh.
And for some reason, Phil kicked him out.
I don't know why you would do that. It's not a very good strat. Oh, my
God!
goodness!
Punched him out of the ring. Now, I don't think that was an over-the-top elimination, folks, because it wasn't a traditional throw-over.
Oh, my goodness.
He just punched him through it. Oh, Dan Connor back in.
That was crazy. So he punched him through the ropes? My goodness. Oh,
Peter Griffin is out. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Uncle Phil has won the inaugural TV Dad Battle Royale, folks.
Knocked him clear through the ropes into next Tuesday, but Uncle Phil, a.k.a. Shredder, was having none of it. Dan, that was exhilarating.
My God, what a hell of a first match for Generation S Pro Wrestling, folks. Uncle Phil coming out in true supremacy there, winner of the TV Dad Battle Royale. Thank you so much for watching, folks. We'll be back again next week with more throwback...
something or other. It's not fair to Fred. It's not fair to Fred. I'm done. This is ridiculous.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.